What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking us out.
Hi.
Yeah, you want to say hi?
Hi.
So it appears that the talks of Disney purchasing 20th Century Fox, or them working out a deal somehow, have come back up. Recently there were stories going on about it, and then it seemed like it had kind of just dropped and they weren't going to do a deal in any way. Kind of seemed like Fox was like, no way, we're not selling our stuff to you, our rights to you. Kind of seemed like they didn't want to sell everything to Disney, but now it seems like they could be closing in on some kind of deal by like next week. So I'm not 100% sure if that means that Disney would completely own all of Fox, or if they would just be working on a deal to own certain properties of Fox. I'm not 100% sure. You might know more detail about it than me, but I kind of just wanted to talk about it in a general sense, since it has come back up over the past couple days. And might not seem important to many people, but to people that are, since we cover superhero comic book news on this channel, it could affect properties in that genre in a big way, because 20th Century Fox owns the rights to the X-Men property and Deadpool. Well, I guess he fits in, he's part of the X-Men. So for people that are fans of the X-Men series, the X-Men franchise, and now Deadpool, it would definitely affect those movies in one way or another, either for good or for bad, depending on how you look at it. And that would mean, the cool part about it would mean that Marvel has their rights back to those characters, since they are Marvel characters. But the way Fox has portrayed them in their movies in that separate universe has been very different. It's been very different from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is owned by Disney. And so, Marvel tends to be a little bit more family-friendly oriented for the most part, and X-Men and Deadpool are not really family-friendly. X-Men, it depends on the movie, I guess, but for the most part, they're not really... if you try to put in the current X-Men with the current MCU, I don't think that they would really seem like they go together. They're very different, the way that they have been portrayed tonally and everything, and especially, look at Logan. Totally different from Marvel Cinematic Universe. And so, I don't know, it would be, if they wanted to combine them and have the X-Men exist in the same universe as the current Marvel Cinematic Universe that they have, with all these, all the Avengers characters and everybody that they have established in their current universe, it seems like they would have to, I don't want to say reboot, but they'd be portrayed differently to fit in with this universe that we have now. And Marvel's has set up their universe. It's been like a long time. It's been like 10 years now. So they're entering, new phases of their movies, obviously, after Infinity War. And I don't know. Deadpool is definitely like on a whole nother... To me, Deadpool's just like in his own little universe. I know there's other X-Men in his movie, but yeah, it's totally different. That's his character. It's comic book accurate, I know. I'm just saying I don't see in any way how he could fit in with the current cinematic universe at Marvel if they were to gain the rights to his character and the other X-Men. But I don't know. I think a lot of X-Men fans are a little, I guess, nervous, you would say, about Disney acquiring the rights to those properties and them Because if Marvel had the rights back for those characters, then I would assume that they would use them. To make movies and stuff. The X-Men franchise, they've had their ups and downs, but they still continue to make movies. And Deadpool's coming out with another movie. Deadpool, the first movie was a big success. And Logan was a big hit. So even though some of the X-Men movies have been a little rough and not as well received, for the most, they continue to make movies, so their fan base is still there, and so I don't know. I don't see why Marvel would not use them if they acquired their rights back to those popular characters, and so I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens with that. I'm sure a lot of people are keeping a close eye on that, on news updates about it. Sorry, I don't know why they were getting so noisy over here. But yeah, I don't see why they would not use them in their cinematic universe if they had the rights back to them. They know that people are fond and are fans of them, and don't see why they would try to be making a deal with Fox if they weren't planning on obviously using the properties that they own. And of course there's all the things that Fox owns, then of course, well, I don't know, like I said, let me not say that. If Disney completely buys Fox and owns everything that they own, takes over everything, then they would own everything, obviously, besides just the Marvel characters. And from the report that I read, those Marvel characters are worth like $60 billion. Or was that the whole Fox property? I'm not 100%. I don't remember what I read. I just read it a few minutes ago. It's obviously worth a lot of money, even just to acquire those characters back. But I don't know if they'd be doing a deal just for them. So I don't know. We'll have to see if they end up owning everything that Fox has, or just, certain properties like the Marvel characters. We'll have to see. But anyway, sorry I got a little confused on the facts there. I'm trying to remember accurately. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think of that. Would you like the X-Men, including Deadpool, to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Do you think it would work? Do you think it would not work? Do you think they should stay separate? Let me know what you guys think about that. And correct me in the comments if I was wrong about what I said, because obviously I'm not accurate about everything. But thanks for watching, guys. Check out the links in the description. I will be doing a new podcast episode this week. And so when I have, usually takes a few days for me to get the link to it. But when I do have the new link, I will post it in the most recent video at that time. And so thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.